This is the middle of the second week of June 2026, and the autopsy report done by the DNC that covers the 2024 election and why the Democrats lost the White House, that had been a topic of discussion when it first came out a couple of weeks ago. But since then, I have come up with an autopsy that in 28 pages, it says everything not said in the 192 page put out, the one that Ken Martin was trying to hide and did not want to release. And it just seems to me that a lot of chaos, all that coming out it was a lot of chaos. It seems like it was done to muddy the waters. It was done to we already know why they didn't win. I feel like no report was needed to bring out those facts, because you could see, everybody could see what happened and why they lost. The question is, the person that they got to do it, why him? Why was Paul Revere chosen to do that report? And he was chosen by Ken Martin. And according to Ken Martin, he was not paid. Paul Rivera was not paid to do that report. Lots of important information was left out of the report, but yesterday, I found a most interesting document, and the title is similar to the one that they put out. But the question I keep asking is, why did they put it out now? I think that it was put out to muddy the water. This is just my opinion, Ruthie 101. They put it out to muddy the water, and then it wasn't truthful, so it lied by omission. Lots of annotations and just craziness around something that's supposed to be a valid document. What is going to change behind them having that document now that they supposedly know now what the Democrats did wrong? The Democrats been doing stuff wrong since 2009, and that was said about Paul Rivera, the author of the autopsy report. That's what he said. So that's how far back he goes into the DNC. So he's some old person that's been back there, some old fogey, and the political article on him is interesting because people are saying some things about him, like he helped them to make it through this, or help them make it through that, and they considered him kind of a know-it-all in the world of politics, and they felt like he was smart. But still, that 192 page report is just like word salad. And I think that it is coming out now because Kamala Harris wants to use that as a defense for why she didn't win. But what is she going to do different that she didn't do before, that she thinks that she's got a good chance of winning? And if you think she can win, that means that you have faith in the system. I don't have any faith in the system. I'm just here to bear witness to what's happening. Yeah, that's what Middle Nation says. I'm just here to bear witness to what's happening, because nothing I can say or do is going to change anything. So this new autopsy report, the different autopsy report, and I'm not sure when this one came out. If it came out since the one by Paul Rivera, or if it came out before then. But it's called Autopsy: How Democrats Lost the White House, a Roots Action Report on the 2024 Presidential Election by Christopher D. Cook, and it's edited by Sam Rosenthal. A grass a roots action report. So roots action, let's see what roots action is. The 28 page report is thorough, and it tells a lot of things that was in the 192-page report, and it is definitely worth a read. It's very compelling, and it's an easy read. It's only 28 pages. And it is telling the truth. And it's like all of this stuff that they refused to talk about. Affordability. They wasn't doing nothing about the high egg prices, high rent. They didn't stop the thing with raising the rent, especially in New York City. And it seems to me it would have been an easy move to make a move that would have helped those people that were struggling the most. They did the most, and they didn't do anything. So they think that she gonna go for a third time, and she think third time's a charm. She gonna win. I don't think so. I don't think so. At the end of all of that, $1.5 billion was spent in, they said, 107 days. That's the name of her book. 107 days talking about all of that. And they spent all that money, way more money than the GOP spent. Way more. And it's like they just gonna let it go. Now we're gonna do it all over again. It makes no sense. I look at things and to see how much sense is it making. It makes no sense. So, RootsAction.org is a new online initiative dedicated to galvanizing millions of Americans who are committed to economic fairness, equal rights. About. So they have an about page, an independent initiative. So they have frequently asked questions, past accomplishments, founded in 2011 by two longtime progressive advocates and journalists, Norman Solomon and Jeff Cohen, and quickly grew. So they're the ones that did the. See, that's what you call an independent source doing a report. So they seem to be independent of both party leaderships. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. They even have a link for past accomplishments, and that's quite extensive. If you're interested, you can go read it. Now, see, this is something I could get with. They're saying that as of today, they have Roots Action has 1.3 million active members. Yeah, so they're the ones that did the real autopsy. So you should check them out. Yeah, and the document is worth reading. Make sure you read it.